and welcome to Thom Talk. Today I'm sitting here with Caleb. Caleb, you're from the US, is that right?
Yes.
And you've just flown into Sydney just for the talk today?
Yes, just to talk to this conference.
Well, I recorded your conversation, so I'm going to be showing my viewers a little bit of your conversation as well. But this young man is by far the most grown-up young man I have met in all my 52 years of life. I wish I had your skills and your talent at your age, but your passion is unbelievable. And what you say takes us a lifelong to learn. I wanted to know something from you in the sense of how do you go about setting your goals?
So basically, how I go about setting my goals is number one, figuring out. It's like I always say this: you cannot score without a goal, right?
Yeah.
So the way that I go about it is I sit down and I say, what are things that I'm curious about? What are things that I would like to do? What is something that if I did it, I would be happy that I accomplished it? And basically, I just sit down and I have that. Bam, that's the thing that I would be happy if I accomplished it, and then I do 10 times that. So say I would be happy if I talked to 10,000 people. Bam, 100,000. So basically, what am I curious about? What do I want to accomplish? And then do 10 times that.
Okay. So like something like whatever you do, or you've come to the chat, do you have a scorecard that you work to that you sort of say that was pretty good or that just wasn't good enough? What did you work to as a gauge to determine that was good enough for you to go to the next step, or that you need to stay here again and just do this one again? How do you sort of value your time?
Well, as far as time goes?
Yeah, as far as time goes, as far as effort, as far as results.
So time management, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So the way that I do time management is I sit down and I say, what are my priorities? Because you can't manage time. Time is time. Warren Buffett has 24 hours. You have 24 hours. I have 24. Anybody watching this has 24 hours. So it's a matter of sitting down and saying, what in these 24 hours will benefit me the most? And that's what I do. I sit down and say, okay, sales calls, that's going to benefit me.
Yeah.
Social media, that's going to.
Yeah.
It's just determining what are your priorities, what's going to benefit you long term, not short term.
Yeah.
And then that's how you manage your time.
Fantastic.
You manage your priorities.
All right. And then lastly, what is the number one thing that you look forward to in Sydney that you've seen or you haven't seen or you're still going to do? What is it the number one thing that really gives you a buzz here in Sydney?
It was meeting Gary Vee was probably the best thing.
Okay.
He just gave me a shout out on his Snapchat, so very cool.
Fantastic.
But, other than that, I'm excited. I might be going to Good Morning Australia.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped up for that. But there's nothing in particular I want to see. We've seen a lot already. So.
Okay, that's tremendous. Have you been here before?
First time.
Okay. Have you come to South Africa?
No, never been to South Africa.
All right, so we're going to have you out in South Africa because
let's do it. I'll do a speech up there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I'll definitely be in touch with you, and let's see what we can do to get you out there and visit the kids out there and show them some of your enthusiasm, because I think there's a lot that all of us can learn from you. So,
thank you.
Thanks
so
very much for joining on the show. And to the guys out there, don't forget to jam
and work your face off.